Good evening, everyone. Let me begin first by thanking you all for inviting me here today. To the Honorable Principal, committee members, dignitaries assembled here today, my dear students and others in the audience. The National College is a citadel of learning and has played host to many of the greatest luminaries in our country. And therefore, it's an honor and privilege to be here today with all of you today on what will be a very important day in your life as you look back. This convocation is being held in some unbelievable times which have seen the worst of humanity and the best of humanity. Your graduation today is a hallmark of your own efforts to reach this point, the contribution of your parents and family, and of course the academic institutions you have been a part of. And so I would like to congratulate all of you on your accomplishment as you look forward to the rest of your lives. I think the principal and the faculty and the board have asked me to share some advice today with all of you. And I'm not sure I have a lot of advice to give you, but I will share some thoughts with each of you. As I was thinking about what I should talk to you all about, I thought about my graduation day. I did my BCom. For those of you who are from commerce, that's one great thing. But I graduated in commerce 27 years ago. I was 19 years old, and at that time, as a person of fairly moderate academic performance, I was extremely confused about what I was going to do with my life. Right? So my first advice to you is it's okay to be confused. Right? It's okay if you don't really know what you're going to do perfectly in your life. It's good to go with the flow of things as long as you're committed to figuring it out. The second thing which I would say is very important is hunger. I think it's very important in your career and your life in general to have a desire to make something of yourself. Hunger is something which they will not teach you in colleges, in post-graduation. Your companies which you work in won't teach you. It's what comes from inside you. Right? And it's what you're passionate about in life, and it's very important to be able to define what you're passionate about. For me, a turning point in my life, and as I said, I was a person of very moderate academic performance. But one of the things I really found exciting was running businesses. Right? When I passed out of college at 19, I thought that running businesses were really cool. Right? It seemed like a really fun thing to do, that you'd be able to make big decisions, organizations will listen to you. I was quite passionate about that, and that became my calling for the rest of my professional career. So having that hunger and a desire to make something out of yourself, I think is really important. In many cases, lack of skill is because of lack of will. Right? So having your desire to make that impact, I think, is really important. So that's been my lesson number 2. Lesson number 1, it's okay to be a bit confused. Lesson number 2, it's important to have a sense of hunger about what you want to accomplish. The third thing is hard work. I think all of us, especially in the current internet world, I think look for instant gratification. We want quick results, but I think hard work is essential. The great J.R.D. Tata once said that nothing worthwhile in life was accomplished without hard work. All our lives we look at other people and say they got lucky, they had this benefit, they had that shortcut. But what I found in my life is the harder I work, the luckier I get. Right? And so I think that's been very intrinsic, and it's been one of my great learnings in life, that whether things go well, things go great, things go badly, stick with the process, work hard, and it will kind of turn around. The fourth thing I think which is important is gratitude. To me, that's something which I think you realize over age. I don't know how many of you feel this way, but on graduation day 27 years ago, I was like, can I get the certificate and leave? Right? And over the years, I have actually grown and learned to appreciate milestones in my life. And I think that's been really important. I think there's a saying that you look taller because you stand on the shoulder of others. I think that's true for all of us. All of you here are today because of the work your parents or your families have done in helping you get this opportunity. And you will have other people who will help you along your career. So make sure that you recognize them, you help them out, and you take cognizance and are grateful for that. I think it's also very important to be grateful for the people in your personal life. As I look at my own life, I think I've been very blessed to have the parents I had, to have my wife and children who I think let me do all the crazy things I do in my life, and support me and are tolerant of that. And the many friends I've had through my career. I've learned from them, I've wept with them, I've celebrated with them, and they've always been around. So I think it's important to be grateful for what you have. And that's the fifth thing I would leave you with. And the last thing I think is humility. No matter how successful you are, I think it's important to approach your life with a sense of humility. And that's for two big reasons. The first one is, through your career, you will have some things which go wrong. You won't get it right every day. If you look at many of us who are supposedly successful, I think we look back at our careers and say we got it right in the moments that mattered, but we got it wrong a lot of times. Humility is important because it's what helps you bounce back when you have adversity. And so I think that's very, very important for that reason. And the second reason why it's important is that you have to learn all your life. Your life is going to be a journey of learning. And if you are not humble about what you don't know in life, it's very hard to actually be a good learner, right? So those are 6 things which I would leave you with. It's okay to be confused, be humble, work hard, right? Have hunger, have gratitude. And I only said 5, and I'll leave the 6th one for the last, which is learn to have fun, right? You are going to be great when you do stuff which really excites you. Right, so people call it different things, purpose, various other things. But I think you're going to be exceptional when you do something you're truly passionate about. Now, what you're truly passionate about, what you have fun, will change over time. But I think it's important to find fun at work and find fun in life. That's really important. In closing, once again, I congratulate all of you. As I look back, I look at all of you, I'm actually filled with envy. Because all of you are going to move forward into an India which is full of incredible opportunity. An India which people in my generation did not inherit fully. An India which I know people before me did not inherit. While there is a period of great change, I think it's also a period of great opportunity. And therefore you have great things to look forward to in your career and in your life, right? I'll end with this line which the great Tiruchirapalli said, right? That circumstances influence us, but our choices define us, right? So as you go forward in your life, I wish you the very best, and I hope that you will choose well. Thank you very much.